Is Writesonic the AI copywriter that can solve your copy need? And do you actually need an AI copywriter? In this video, I'll show you the pros, the cons, the experience and results, and at the end you should be able to answer those questions. We're going to look at the copy, tools, interface, pricing, time support, and SEO. If at any point you do decide to go with Writesonic, then click in the description link below to get over 2,000 words free and a free trial. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into it. And so here we are at the interface for Writesonic. So I'm just going to start off with Writesonic interface. The interface is friendly. This is it. So I can just scroll down and see. So right now what we can see is all the offers. You can see I came here. If you want to get to this page, all you have to do is click in the description link below. So you can see, quite easy to use, friendly. It tells you how many words by the byte. You can see it. You can just upgrade. You can just try out what's going on. So right here, this is just my project. This is all. So here it just shows me everything they have to offer. But then if I want to be more specific, maybe I'm a blogger, I can come to blogging, and then it gives me the tools that are specific for blogging. If I'm into marketing, I can come directly under ads and marketing. It gives me the tools. It can come to general writing, you know, students and all that. It can come to e-commerce. It has something on e-commerce, guys. E-commerce, it's like all encompassing, which is one of the things that I love about Writesonic. It's everything about writing and optimizing. It's just about getting your content out there, but not just about getting your content out there, but in the best way. It gives your writing, your content, a competitive edge. That's actually what they aim for. But you know, let's still look at the interface. So that's basically it about the interface. It's easy to use. So let's move on to the next thing. What are the actual offers? Okay, so by offers here, I'm just talking about what they give you in the tools. Now there's a lot to check through, guys, so I'm just gonna use this. Let's just use this to try and give you a taste of what it can actually do. There's something I love. You can check this out, guys. Song lyrics. I mean, they actually write songs for you. Okay, let's do an intro. Okay, let's do an article intro. I would say an AI article idea. Let's do an intro, you guys. Okay, so title, it's just gonna ask us for some details, like short, doesn't even have to take your time. So just come here, how artificial intelligence, so the blog title, so let's just say AI writer. We didn't give it enough information, so let's try to give it some more information. AI writer, AI writer. I think we didn't put a topic in here. That was a problem. So AI writer as for quality content. Okay, so let's see what that does. Still counting seconds. Alright, so that's still about 10 seconds, and let's see now if it understands what we're talking about. Okay, so quality content is one of the most important aspects in today's digital world, especially for businesses that are trying to attract new audiences. You know, this here is a good intro, guys. This is like a great intro. So I guess what happened before was that we didn't give it like context. We didn't put in the title, so it just went crazy and just chose anything that could be anything from anywhere and just started giving us results. So I guess if you want to get better results, then you'd actually have to put in a title, and then like right here where I put AI writer, I highlighted it, then come here and just maybe give it a little bit of context. And once you do that, it literally takes less than 15 seconds. It was about 10 seconds there. We all saw it together, and we already have these nice intros. And remember, these are just intros. It can actually write the entire article. So let's try something about article ideas. So let's try AI writer again. AI writer for quality content. Oh no. This is what happens when you typing and not looking at the screen. Content. Okay, so let's see. SEO optimized. Okay, so they actually have a connection to SEMrush here. So that gives, for those who don't know, SEMrush is like an SEO, like content optimization software. So they're quite credible. So for you to know that Writesonic is connected to them, then it means they have a lot of credibility. So right here, it just generated, I don't know how many is this. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 3. I'll see in a moment if it can give us more, but let's just review this quickly. So we have the best AI writer, a review of the 5 best writers available online. So this is really good. Like, this is a decent article heading. This, if I was looking for AI writer reviews, this would make me stop. I don't know if it would make you stop, but it'd make me stop. The pros and cons of AI writers, what you need to know. This is great. This is great. This is 3 reasons why AI writers will become a major part of your content strategy. This is awesome. Like a human, this is like basic, this is like human stuff right here, and it came out in less than 15 seconds, about 10 seconds, you guys. So what else can we do? So this is basically analyzing the power of this thing, how good its content is, and that would take me to number 3, actually, the content. It has great content, and this is not the first time I'm actually using Writesonic. I used it a while ago to generate an article for LinkedIn, and I'm going to be using it more often now because I'm really going into the whole content creation thing and just optimizing myself online and just getting more content out there, because just, you know, today content is the money. So I'm going to be using it a lot. So that's just to show you that this thing actually knows what it's doing when it comes to the content. So we've spoken about the interface, we're talking about what they offer, a wide range. They give you the basic, they give you plus. I mean, we saw something about lyrics, you guys. These people have it covered. Come to social media, I mean, they even give you TikTok video hooks. You don't have to think about the topics for your intros, your YouTube channel, your YouTube videos. They even got Instagram captions, you guys. You don't have to think. You don't ever have to think about things you don't have to think about ever again. And write like this, stuff like this, you don't have to think about them anymore, and you don't have to worry about how it's going to come out, because from the example we saw, it actually gives you pretty decent copies, results, headings, whatever. So now let's move on to the SEO. I just love this feature, so I decided to make it a pro on its own. Looking for the SEO function. You can see all the things it gives you when you want to write an ad. You can even request. This is great, guys. You can actually request a feature. So if there's something that's not working, or you know, something you're not finding, something you need and you're not finding, you can actually request it. And wow, that is amazing. I'm sure they're gonna add it as a different feature if enough people request it. So let's come to all again. Something I'm trying to find. Wow, answers. See, there's a lot, guys. If you're a content creator like AI writers, okay, great. Here it is. ADA framework. Now, you know, if you're into digital marketing, you'll know of the ADA model, you know, where it just guides your content, where you have attention, interest, desire, and action, call to action. So it's a framework for getting more clicks. So it just tells you that their content, although I saw a bit of it in all the other content generations, but then they have a specific what do I call it, tool dedicated to just getting you copy content. See, it's a product or service description. You just have to give them a description, and they use the model to actually do that. So should we okay, you know what, let's just experiment with this. Let's say Writesonic AI writer, and then oh, they already wrote that. So you know, can I copy this? No, I can't. So this is their description. So let's go a little bit different. Writesonic AI writer is pretty cool. let's see what it can do right there. Counting the seconds, we're still counting the seconds. It's taking a little bit longer. Okay, still 10 seconds. I'd say maybe 11 seconds. Okay, so 10-11 seconds or less. So attention, interest, desire. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here we are. I was trying to understand what these are. I don't know what it was doing here, but let's come to the actual copy. So do you need a writer for your content? So this is what you use. So this actually gives you the ADMO. If you're a digital marketer, then you know the value of this. If you don't, then you know, you can read a little bit more on it. I'll try to create content for it later, but what it does is just for helping you have a strategy for grabbing more attention and having people actually click through. So you can see this for the attention, which is the A in ADA. Do you need a writer for your content that grabs attention? And this is what a lot of digital marketers use in their attention grabbing content, like the outright copy. And then interest, like what gives them interest, that's the I in the ADA. We're a team of professional writers who can help you with any writing tasks from blog. Desire, our AI is trained to understand what works in marketing so we can create high performance. So this is just to create a desire for them to get the product or a service. And then action, click this link to try our tool for free. So you see, this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. Okay, so that's one of the things I really wanted to show you. It wasn't just this. This is the ADA framework. There's another one on SEO. So we have basically the interface. We talked about that. Their basic offers. They give you basic and a whole lot more. They give you more than basic. And then we have great copy. And then we have a lot of SEO. Like, they actually give you a competitive edge, you guys. And then we have okay, let's talk about time. I don't need to go too detailed into this because we already saw that each and every one of the tools we've tested so far only use like what, 10-11 seconds at most. I'm sure the most could be like maybe 15 seconds if we were to do a full article or something. Come to something else. The support. Okay, so support for anything is really important, especially on the internet, on the digital space. You really want to know that you can reach out. When you want to access support, all you have to do is come to this question mark, this tiny little question mark over here, click it, and here you have contact support, and instantly they give you answers to some of the commonly asked questions. What is a credit? How you can count them? Do you support languages other than English? So for credits, okay, they tell you what a credit is. A credit is a unit of currency specific to Writesonic, like dollars. And you can exchange credits for various types of content or Writesonic depending on the type of. So like how it actually happens is that when you upgrade, they give you a certain number of credits, and that, see here you have your earn free credits. So I guess those credits are actually what you use to get whatever it is you want to do with the tools. When you run out of credits, then you have to get more credits. So that's how it works. Do you support other languages? So this is another great part. They support other languages. So this is just actually additional features. So yes, we do. We support 24 other languages. English at the moment. Other than English at the moment. So here's a list of the currently support. Okay, so you can check out the other languages. So we have English, French, Spanish, Italian, German, Polish, and so let's just quickly check out all the other languages. Okay, so we have English, French, Spanish, Italian, German, Polish, Portuguese, Dutch, Japanese, Russian, Chinese, Bulgarian, Danish, Greek, Hungarian. Okay, I don't know what language this is. Latvian. Okay, Romanian. Okay, I don't know a lot of these languages, but they're on here. So if you need this, you can get it. Just this 24, not more than this. There are a whole lot more languages than 24, so I could say that could be a minor con, especially if the language you want isn't here. So yeah, we can put that on the list, in our list of cons. So how is Writesonic different from its competitors? Of course, they're going to say good stuff about themselves, but you know, even if we don't want to listen to them, we've seen ourselves that it's a pretty alright AI writer. In fact, it's more than alright. It's pretty cool. And then with the unused credits in the subscription plans, well, over to the next month, this could definitely be a con. This could so easily be a con. So we've been talking about pros all the while. This is so one of the cons, they don't roll over credits. Boo. But let's see, for you, if you feel that's a no, a deal breaker, well, it's too bad. But if you feel like you can cope with that, that's cool. But just know now that one of the cons is they do not roll over credits. So we offer an API you can use, Writesonic features. So this is basically all the questions. For me, I think the top we got from here is that they don't roll over credits, which is a con. I'd say an important con, because what happens if you don't use a lot of your credits and they just disappear? That's a lot of money. So what I'd say is, if you're not sure you're going to start using it right away, maybe not buy it, maybe just try out the features, and then maybe when you see that you're actually in need of it, just buy it when you're about to use it, or when you're going to use it the most. If you don't really do a lot of writing in a month, you can try it. We're going to look at the pricing in a little while, but you can try the least pricing for the least amount of words, and then you can try the bigger pricings for if you're going to be doing a lot of writing. Okay, so if you want to contact support,
fast forward into the future, just wanted to show you guys what happened, the series of events that took place after I actually messaged the customer support for Writesonic. So I messaged, as you saw a few seconds ago, and they got back to me in my email actually, and that was about an hour. Let me just bring this down. That was about 1 hour after 1 hour 30 minutes for the first response. And then I had some other issues that I wanted to clarify before I came to you guys with the details. So I messaged, so this is the customer support right here in my email. This was the first email that they sent, just about an hour or so, now 30 minutes or so. And then I sent this back with my concerns. The content I sent were actually some of my major cons for them. So here I just sent it, and I got a response back. So I'm just going to give you guys the response. So one of my major concerns was that there was something going on that they don't allow you to get more credits when your credits run out. So I wanted to clarify that, and the support actually got back to me. The second response took about I think about 3 to 5 hours, because I sent it at night in my time zone, and the responses honestly were pretty decent. So some of the major issues were getting more credits when they do run out. So apparently, yes, you can get more credits when your credits do run out. They have a provision for that in the form of an upgrade when you don't have credits. So, and as we saw before, they actually have a very flexible plan. They allow you to choose your own how much you pay, starting from $10 to $666. You can actually pick what suits you best. So it's very flexible, which is one of the things I love about them. So yes, you can get more credits. And then the complaint wall, I saw a wall with about 15 complaints that gave me worried that it was unaddressed. But he clarified that it was apparently that the people didn't send their complaints via the right channel, which kind of made sense because they have a community of over 3.5 thousand users, 3.3 or 3.5. And it seemed weird that out of all those people, just 15 complaints on the wall, and some of them were repeat complaints from the same people. So I guess they didn't use the proper channel, and since their support is actually quite decent, I wonder why they didn't go through that. And none of the responses on the wall actually said they had reached out to customer support. So I guess it was just a problem of not knowing where to channel your issues. And then they don't have like chat. So this is the response. Their team is working in different time zones. So they are they're in the process of setting up a dedicated live support system that will be launched in a few months. So right now their support is pretty decent, but in a few months it's going to be way better when they have live chat. So one of the things I've come to love again about Writesonic is the fact that they're dedicated to constantly growing. I was there just 2 days ago to cover the first version of this video, and in that time I've already seen a lot of difference in the SEO when I searched up the link instead of using my bookmarks. And then here in this support they added a few stuff as well. They changed stuff, so it just shows me that this is a software that has a team behind it that actually cares about its audience and is looking and active about expanding and growing and just getting better and better. So I know that your copy is actually going to get better. So I already love it, but I know it's going to get better, and I do love the fact that I can request my own features.
So for me, I would say this: if you know that you are someone who might have a lot less writing than normal to do at this moment, I would say go for the smallest plans just to try it out, so you can get credits that won't waste. So one of the cons is that they do not roll over credits. So when your credits for the month finish, they gave one explanation for, they can't really support it, finance and whatever. So if you know that you're not gonna do a lot of writing, I'd say just take the least plan. You can try the free plan with the link in the description. You can try the $10 plan. I think this is the least. Okay, yeah, this is the least. You can try the $10 plan and see the 12,000 words, see how far you go with that. If you need more, you can always come get more credits. But it might be very painful if you buy a lot of credits. Maybe you just go for, here you can just increase the amount of words. Maybe you go right away and just go get 666, and then at the end of the month you have to pay another 666, and maybe all you use was $100. That'd be very painful. That would be crazy painful. That's a lot of money. So just try the least, and as your need increases, maybe increase the plans. Okay, I'm sure you can always get more credits somewhere and then pay for that. So that's my advice, because they do not roll over credits. Let's tackle this right now. Do you actually need an AI writer? So to answer that, I'd say, are you a blogger? Are you a social media manager, a content creator, a digital marketer, someone just looking to get more high quality content out there without actually putting your entire life on a hold? Because content be taking time. Then AI writers were created specifically for you, without having to get into exactly how they do what they do, the softwares and the codings and all that. What they basically do is that they write it for you, they edit it for you, they optimize it for you. They basically do what a human writer would do, just a whole lot more.